Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and I'm sorry that you had to wait a little bit for this upload, but I was busy today with an AMA and with trading, and actually I wanted to wait for the markets to close to give you a proper overview. Now before we are going to dive into the chart, please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, click the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything, leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free to check out the links in the description, and there you find also 2 links to my Instagram and Twitter. Feel free to follow me there. I do post multiple times per day on Twitter, sometimes intermediate if I find something interesting, so definitely check that out. And now without further ado, let's dive into the charts. Alrighty, we're starting off with BTC USD, and matter of fact we are only going to do BTC USD, and as you can see it looks like that we are now printing the 9th weekly candle in the red. That will be a record. The previous record I think was in 2014, 8 red weekly candles. It feels painful, long, grinding, like there is no end. But of course, the more we are making these red candles, the highly the chance and the likelihood that eventually there will be a green candle there in between. I was actually hoping for it this week after a bounce off the 29k, but so far it looks like we are not holding this. One thing I want to show you is that this is 9 weeks and we did approximately 39%ish, and if I look at these 3 weekly red candles, then we did 36% in 3 weeks. But just because we're in this now for 9 weeks in a row, this just feels much longer and much worse than actually the other 3 long weeks down. If we are looking at the daily, and actually first let me see this, show this weekly, just bearish, no surprise here, everything going down. Only view up here is going higher, but this just looks super bearish. On the daily, I'm gonna be honest guys, it's not a pretty sight. View up going down, money flow deep in the red. We have a red dot that's confirmed. RSI is pointing a little bit down. Yeah, this is just ugly. This is just very ugly. What I'm looking out for, and what would be nice if this would happen, is that let's say the price is going lower, making a lower low, that the momentum wave here is making a higher low, and that we then would create something like a bullish divergence on the daily. If that will play out, then that will be pretty bullish, and then I will definitely put in a long. We're not there yet, but that would be a very nice play. Of course that would need multiple days for us to play out first. On the 4 hourly, well, as you all know, we have been looking at this triangle that's now been breaking out. Not a lot of volume, I have to say, but it's also pointing a little bit downwards. Then if I zoom in on the hourly there, you can really clearly see we had this breakout, we had the retest, and now going lower. It would be very crazy actually if we would start pumping up now. As you can see, the daily close is a little bit more than 1 hour. If we would again close above the 29k, that would be crazy, really crazy. But I stated in already early this week, the more we are testing it, the weaker it gets, and at a certain point it will break. I think actually it's time now to break it, and it just to go lower, get the pain, rip the bandage off, sub 20k's, let's get over with it. Then everyone knows where we're standing, but this has just been a very painful sideways grind. 2 things that I want to show you before I am wrapping it up for today. 2 things that I find a little bit weird. The dollar index has been dumping down, and you know what to say, if the dollar index is going down or the dollar index is dumping, then BTC is pumping, and the other way around. We have seen the dollar index going down, but BTC so far not really picking up and going higher. So that is weird, so it looks like we're decoupling a little bit from that. On the other hand, we also seen a lot that BTC is trading comparable to the markets. In other words, if the markets are going up, BTC is going up. But we have seen quite the rally this week from the traditional markets, S&P, Nasdaq, Dow Jones. They all, I think, for the weekly were up 7, 8, 9, 10%, and BTC also here is just lagging. That could mean 2 things. A, we are decoupling, or B, BTC is lagging a little bit in the last few days and could be playing catch up next week. Then we would also coincide with finally printing a green candle, but then we really need to bounce off next week and really going higher. If we would go higher, then the levels that I'm looking out for, and let me do this on the 4 hourly, that's maybe a little bit easier, are the, let's first take this resistance here, high volume node, so that will be 29,500-ish. Let's see if we could surpass that. That's also coinciding a little bit here with the resistance. After that, let's take this one, 30,500. And then maybe after that, 32,500-ish. If we would pass that, that would be absolutely great. I think it's quite still right. Yeah, that's 12-13% from here. That would be quite a bounce up actually if that would happen. If we are just continuing and respecting this triangle sort of breakout that we had, the retest and now going lower, then the price target would be approximately 25,000. We would also then right away create our lower low compared to this wick right here, and then maybe we can go higher. So we're just taking by day. So a little bit of a mixed signals, like I said, some decoupling, maybe catch up, and therefore reason to go higher. Finally a green weekly candle. Maybe this triangle will be just completely respected. We zigzag here a little bit. Eventually we're going lower and then reaching the price target, and then the triangle is fulfilled. Yeah, so I'm staying a little bit neutral. I am probably staying away from the charts this weekend. I recommend you to do the same. And in the meantime, of course, I'm asking you to like, subscribe, click the bell, click, and also if you don't miss anything, leave me a comment, share the video with your friends if you think that's useful. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Like I said, I'm trying to upload or post something multiple times per day. And in the meantime, guys, thank you so much. Have a good weekend. See you next one. Bye-bye.